Hello and welcome back to day 32. I'm just running around doing a bit of cleaning up of the sort of bad things in the sick people's areas. That seemed like a wise idea. And then hopefully I can just run around and switch off some of the switches. Okay, so Apple's sorting out Melon. And then, yep, Boris fine. I know Minty needs tending to and people need feeding. I think Deadlock's going and feeding the people who need feeding. And yeah, so once you've fed Minty, if you can feed Mia. We'll see how the others are doing. So Apple, yeah, you're tending to Minty, good. Oh, that'd drive me nuts. Anubis sat there with that flashing light going on and off. What am I doing? I should be... Have I switched off all the things that needed switching off? I guess I have. Okay, so Anubis... not Anubis, sorry, Apple. Has everyone been tended to? Just before you go to bed? Yes. And Deadlock, has everybody... Well, yeah. Because otherwise I'd have got the message for Apple to feed them. Good, good. So our sick people are doing as well as our sick people can. As soon as it starts getting daylight outside, how's the fridge doing? Oh, -4. Okay. Right. I think we'll leave a lot of the lights switched off. Until we start building up a bit of reserves in the batteries. So as soon as it's... I mean, it's only 3 AM, so it's still dark outside, but now that we switched off, the wind's been picking up. So most of the lights switched off means that we've got our refrigeration back. I'm just focusing on building a few more of the solar panels up here. We'll get this one done, then we'll get that one, and then we're going to focus on this battery room. And I think we're nearly at the point where we should start thinking about digging out the next suite of the next house in Niddite Lane. Yeah, it's about time. So this is where Apple and Melon will reside. I think, is that right? We'll check. It'll be a while before we're actually able to move anybody in anyway. Did Apple and Melon live at number 3? It's funny how you forget these things quickly when you've been staying away for a while. We could probably do with putting a few more graves down as well. Maybe I should do that. Just so that we've got some graves ready in case we need them. Can we put them down here? We can. Ah, good. So Deadlock has been working on harvesting the medicine over here. Right, we don't need that switched on. Not yet. It's not cold enough yet. Good, good. Yeah, it's amazing just how much power the lights take out here. I mean, I guess our lighting design, and we were working with the best that we know, but we're not really, we're just going with the information that we've got from the TV company, so maybe it is like a particularly inefficient design that we're working with. Who knows? Certainly seems to be very power hungry compared to some of our other things. Oh, Major Melon. Okay, Melon. Oh, she is bad. Let's have a look. Melon. What's your particular problem at the moment? You're in pain, you feel terrible, disturbed sleep, joy. Right, joy deprived. We can do something about that. Melon. It's currently 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's kick you. Are you sleeping? Right. As soon as you wake up, we'll kick you out of bed and we'll give you some sleep. At least you're in a very comfortable surrounding. Yeah, it's probably about now actually. Right, off you go. Go and get yourself some fun. Sitting on a chair if that's what most makes you happy. What we'll do is we will start switching some of these lights back on again, but particularly around the area where Melon is. We'll just focus on Melon for the moment. Was that thunder I heard? Yeah, so everybody's, all of our sick people are depressed. $75, $81, so Boris is the one that's particularly behind at the moment. And what about Melon? 88. How is... Right, your joy's going up, which is good. And then you should go and get yourself some food in a bit. Was that a no? There you go. Oh no, she has eaten already. Okay, right, don't then. Go and do whatever it is you... What were you going to do? Cheering up Boris. In that case, how about you rest until you're healed? Now that your joy's high and your food's high. Right, Boris, what can we do about you? You're joy deprived again. So we should... Where are you, Boris? Here you are. Right, let's just insist on joy all the time for the people who are sick, so that we can just get them in and out of bed as we need to. See, there you are. Right, Boris, let's see. Yeah, go and get some joy. You choose to go and sit in Anubis' room. If that is what... It's not even a goddess, but what are you... Oh, he's viewing art. Okay, he's just examining the chair. the chair with the picture of Anubis gallivanting nakedly. Right, Boris needs treatment. Boris, get back into bed. Yeah, no, Boris. Boris. Whose bed's that? Oh, no, Melon. That one. Right, hang on. Right, Boris. Come and lie in a bed anywhere. Other people can deal with the fire. Let's have a look at where the fire is. Yeah, and it's raining. The rain will deal with the fire. Mia's got a major break risk. Mia. No, you're not happy for so very many reasons. You're hungry, you're joy deprived. Go and get yourself some food. And Apple, come and treat Boris. It is actually quite... It's a bit more difficult keeping on top of malaria than some of the other illnesses. Right, Mia, what are you doing? Are you getting some joy? Or... Oh, right, okay, he must have just gone to get some joy. And Melon. When's your next treatment? 10 hours. Do you want to go and get some joy? Boris. Next treatment 11 hours. You need some food. Go and eat something. It's a shame we haven't got any really nice meals for the people. Mia's outside in the rain. But it is improving his mood, and that's probably an important thing at the moment. Boris, are you eating? You should be eating. You are eating now, you're just being sick. Okay. Right, let's have a look. Melon, how is your needs? You could do with some food as well. And just get you as good as you possibly can be. Colonist. Oh. Right, Apple. Rescue Mia. They must all be just about ready to fall over. Nordic? What do you mean you got nothing to do? How about... What you could do is just come mine some more steel. Right, we'll get Mia in bed and we'll get him... Hang on. Right, no. Boris? You can rest until healed. Apple? Right, we don't want that one to be a medical bed because that's the worst of them. Now, there we are. Right, so go and... He's already doctoring Mia, that's good. Right, so Melon. Where's Minty? Minty will be the next one that's gonna... Right, they're all in bed. These three will get up if I'm not careful because they're just going to bed because they're sleepy. 85 and extreme. That's pretty rough, actually. I'm more worried about Boris though, because Boris is quite a bit behind in his recovery. Mel and Minty are both in the 90s and they haven't gone to extreme yet. Do you know, I might make that a medical bed so that we just stay a little bit further away from Mia. And I might swap these, put that medical bed in the corner eventually. One of the solar generators is broken down. Well, I'm sure one of us will take care of that. How are you doing, Boris? 79. Mia? Still in 85. Yeah, it's a slow recovery. We will be able to make some medicine for these guys eventually, I believe. Right, and we can start switching on these lights again, just make the place a bit nicer. Oh, these sandstone, these filing cabinets actually help research happen faster. So they're really beneficial. I'm almost thinking about, should we deconstruct that so that then we can use it up here. Use the wood from deconstructing it to finish off this simple research bench. Just needs wood. Mind you, the wood would probably get used in that. Well, even that's fine. Now, how are our sick people doing? Are you still resting? Well, I think that's all for today. Niddite Lane. Let's have a look at this solar. Yeah, which one? Ah, it's been repaired already. Fine. Let's see how Mia's doing. Has he got any better? Any 87? It just seems so slow that they recover from malaria. And Boris is still at major rather than minor, but he's only at 80. And that's a little bit concerning. Because Mia was at 85 before he went into extreme. Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed that everybody pulls through this, but it is quite a risk that they won't. So there is... we can start making medicines. There's things that we know it's something we can do, we just don't know how to. We need to do some research, and there's things we need, and we might, I don't know, we might need tools and chemicals or all kinds of things. But we will eventually get onto it, I suppose. Actually, I'm just not sure whether... Ah, okay. So the light was fine. Yep, well, that's all for today. Keep your fingers crossed for the health of, well, everybody. Speak to you soon. Bye.
There were 4 of them, all houses, together in Niddite Lane. Together lived Boris and Anubis. Anubis was always sorry about something. Next door came Minty and Nordic, and Minty really annoyed Nordic by calling him a beast all the time. And the next house was noisy, 'cause Apple and Melon always had domestics. But it was the 4th house that the police were interested in, because Power Suit Sal kept Mir in the closet. They all lived together in Niddite Lane, a colourful place to be. They all lived together on Niddite Lane, although together is a little bit subjective. At Boris's and Anubis's, there was a man who could be sometimes mistaken for a hobo smelling of alcohol trying to climb the walls. But it's okay, 'cause it was Anubis's Canadian cousin, drunk Spider-Man, and a little Santa's helper could be seen going house to house. It appeared when someone got tired of almond, they'd just hand them on to the next surrogate parents. They all lived together in Niddite Lane, a colourful place to be. They all lived together on Niddite Lane, although together is a little bit subjective. It seems they pissed off the neighbours, something to do with the Peel P50 dragon children, but that's just Boris. No one questions him, 'cause that's what happens in Niddite Lane.